This is Tales of Swordfall.
Episode 6 Silk and Madness. So it sounds like Ray has just accepted a assassination contract job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll accept it. Does anybody want to come with me?
I would be interested in seeing the limitations and requests that are part of the contract, but I believe I am up for a job since my home is currently unavailable. I sort of trail off.
Tabby raises an eyebrow at Ray because she knows from paying attention to Ray's demeanor that this is kind of a little out there for her to take a contract like this. So she does an insight check on you, Ray.
Knock yourself out. What are you trying to incite?
I'm trying to figure out if this is going to be a ploy to figure more information out on this hit so you can turn him in or get
Well,
to the details.
the information that you can gather, she did mention Willis again, who was actually on the pirate ship that motivated Ray to go there and hunt the dude down. So you know there's a personal vendetta involved, or can at least figure that out.
I
Easily.
did mention that he was spreading rumors about my unit and that he deserted the
Gotcha.
army disgracefully.
I
Okay.
say we hunt down this dishonorable scum and bring him to justice.
That sounds like a good idea to me. I don't usually turn down most things that are paying gigs that are pretty decent.
I was going to say, Tabby, and you would not mind being paid to do what you enjoy.
Flea, you
Yes.
come? Are you going to come?
Yeah, I'm pretty bored, so why not?
Okay,
Although
well,
I'd much rather be seeking artifacts than killing people, but
perhaps if we when we take him to Belka, you can find some artifacts. There's plenty there, from what I hear.
Well, great. You can keep that scroll. It has all the information on it.
Yeah, I got it.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna collect my stuff and just leave.
where do we find you after we kill him?
You can find me in the mercenary district.
With a
Or
name
just-
like Jackal, he won't be difficult to not be able to find.
Yeah,
And look at him, he's rather scruffy.
Thanks. Yeah, you can find me in the mercenary district at Gerald's. Usually, not hard to find most of the time.
Sounds like a plan.
And he gathers his stuff up, like shoves it in his pockets. He's keeping an eye on all of you, and he does that thing where he backs up to the door, opens it up, and just like backs out of it, and then closes the door behind him.
I like that guy. I trust him.
Well, I don't want to do this without Taz, so I want to make sure that she knows what we're doing.
Well, yeah, I don't really feel like going out today anyways to go kill people. I think I just want to sleep this off.
That sounds
Hey.
probably.
Where did that
Wait,
necklace go?
It's in the
It
box.
is it's put away in safekeeping. Yes.
But it looks so good on me. I don't know where to... What?
We'll find you another necklace to wear.
Okay.
Before we go or go to sleep or whatever we're gonna do, I made some stuff today that I want to give you guys.
You made something, Flea. What
Yeah,
did
that's
you
how I
make?
met Jackal. He's really nice. Okay, and I pull the first thing out, and I used my cunning artisan feature to make a shield out of bird bones for Ray,
Aw.
and I give it to her. And
How sturdy is that? I mean, it's made out of bird bone.
It's maybe it's ornamental. I don't know. It's up to Paul's discretion. I don't
I'm
really
gonna put
know.
it on top of my shield. Like, I'm gonna add it to my shield.
It's
Okay.
a really good cover for your shield.
Yeah.
Like a
and
blanket.
then I say, I'm sorry I almost got you killed yesterday. Kind of like begrudgingly.
To who?
And then to Ray.
It was no problem.
And then I reach back. And while I'm doing it, I say, Stu, I'm sorry I didn't make you anything. I only made it to people I almost killed on accident. So
It's quite all right, young man. I ate the rest of your breakfast. I hope that's okay with you.
yeah, that's my gift to you. You're welcome. And I
Excellent.
dig around in my robes a little bit, and I pull out a javelin, and I give it to Krakatur. And I say, I'm sorry that I didn't like, or I said that you think I didn't like your cooking, but I was really just saving it for later. And that I got you really scarred up and almost killed you.
All
And
right,
then after I almost killed you, I touched your wounds on accident. That one too.
nothing to worry about, Flea. The almost getting killed part was my own doing. Do not worry about my cooking. I will remember for future reference. And perhaps I will cook the meat a little more rare for you.
That sounds good. And I'll turn back around and I'll dig around on my robes a little bit, and I'll pull out. I guess I have to roll for it actually. 1d4 darts. So I get one dart for Tabby, and I give it to Tabby, and um, it says, or it doesn't say. I say, "This is for you. I almost killed you too. I'm sorry that I interrupted your little persuasion thing you had going on there by lighting the boat on fire."
This is okay. A dart. Oh, wow. This is cool. Nice. Thank you. I can
Yeah.
probably maybe pick a lock with this or something. I don't know.
It
Mhm.
it seems a lot sharper than any dart that you've really ever had.
Very, very, very good craftsmanship.
Thank you. And as I'm handing them to it, I like druid craft a little white flower on the end of it and kind of like tie it around the whatever's available on each of the items. I just give it a little druid craft.
Ah, they're weapons of magic, friendship.
Yeah.
Yay, friendship is deadly.
Do I get little flowers on my shield cover?
You get vines on it.
That's
Um,
good.
One and
this-
one
this-
flower.
One
This
flower.
is a very nice scene. A very nice scene. But uh, back up just a moment. Did you say that you lit a boat on fire?
Oh, yes, you missed it. We blew up
Well,
the
yeah.
boat.
Oops.
Ah, I see. I think I should be filled in on your adventures while we
You-
eat lunch, maybe.
Yes, we
didn't-
also had a dance off, but you missed that too.
That
Ah,
was really good. So was Tabby.
It's a very interesting dance off.
Yeah.
There was an airlift. It was quite something.
I
Oh.
also heard there was a knife fight and a chase.
Oh yes, that. Yeah.
Oh, we had a crazy day.
It was an
That
adventure.
was a really long day.
Yes, apparently. Krakatur, would you be able to make some more food for us?
Would I ever? Don't mind me, I will be in the kitchen area. And he just saunters on over to go make more food.
I'm just gonna be sitting on the sofa practicing the knife trick that Jackal tried to teach me some more.
Oh no.
Oh no. So Krakatur, you go to the pantry. How much food did you use for breakfast?
Quite a bit.
Okay. Roll me. Just roll me a d20.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Yeah, you used a lot of food.
He's a big
And-
guy.
Well, and you cooked for like, probably you intended to cook for like 6 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just in case, break him back. But you don't have any more eggs. You probably have like flour. You have dried fish, and you probably have a little wine, depending on how much Crackature drinks while he's cooking.
Okay. It might be time to bust out the gelatinous cube sauce.
You had dried fish until Tabby smelled the can opening, and then she just like grabbed it.
Okay, you have a little wine, and you have flour.
I'm going to run out for a few moments, friends. Don't mind me. We just need some more things.
I'll go with you, Krakator.
Yeah, I want to go.
Oh shit.
I probably should sleep. I don't think the town really appreciates me. I'm thinking probably
Yeah, you
not.
just lay low for a little bit till we get out to the city.
Maybe pick me up a cloak that's a different color.
Alright.
Lighter. Yes.
Stu is going to stay behind and clean up the place.
Oh, what a nice guy.
Or are you going to eat the rest of the food that you left on the floor from beforehand?
That's part of cleaning up.
Somehow I had a feeling. Just
How close is Flea paying attention to what's going on, like to Ray and Krakator?
I'm probably sleeping on his back, so not very.
so
Crackator.
adorable.
Krakator,
Aye.
there's something I need to show you.
What is it?
Once we're in like the little stand place area where we are getting our food, I'm sure it's not too far off, right?
Yeah, there's probably like a small local market because having to go to the world market every time you need groceries would be ridiculous.
Yeah. When we're alone, I'm gonna check and make sure nobody else is around and look at Flea and make sure he's not really
I'll
paying
pet him,
attention.
make sure he's still sleeping.
No, I'm actually sleeping.
And I show you the portrait of the Princess of Belka. And then as soon as he's done looking at it, I'll close it up and put it back in my bag.
Yep, I'm just waiting. So Crackator gives like one of those like Andy Dwyer Andy Dwyer finds out Ron Swanson person had a baby. He's like, oh, okay, okay, and that's where we're headed, right?
Yes, that is where we are headed.
Well, yeah, this is going to get very interesting then, huh?
I think so.
Well, you'll have me by your side if anyone gives you any trouble. He pulls out his Oni mask and he puts it on. I'll make sure to show them the storm's wrath.
Oh, it's good to have someone like you by my side, Ragator.
Same for you, likewise. Especially when strange dragonborn women are touching you with their tails. Ugh.
Did you like that? Were you like, should I have like let that keep going? Like, are you into that kind of thing?
Into what? She was
Like-
being strange. I didn't know
She
what
wanted to have sex with you.
And he's just kind of like, huh.
Have you ever had, carnal relations with a person before?
I have indeed, yes.
Men, women that don't, I don't personally discriminate, so.
Yes, I have. And he starts like kind of like doing one of those like dignified like, yes, excuse me, how dare you question?
Do I believe him?
Roll me a deception, Crackator.
He's not lying. Whoa, hold up.
Well, okay, he's not lying. Cool.
But I guess I'll roll some sort of charisma.
Yeah,
save to see
do some kind of do a persuasion.
Oh, that's just a regular.
Okay, yeah.
Charisma roll.
No, he looks like he's trying to be like totally straight up with you, but embarrassed at the same time, apparently.
I'm just not very good at reading signals. That is all.
That does not surprise me a little bit. I mean, we can go back to the tailor. I'm sure she would love to continue to, touch you all over.
Maybe when we're done with this Willis killing business.
I mean, that's gonna take us a while.
True.
Don't you want some company tonight?
He begins stroking his chin. Well, I mean, what could it hurt? But, it has been some time for your friend. It's been a while.
Don't forget, Tabby needs a new cloak. Or a hooded cloak.
Oh, yes. And I was hoping to get some winter wolf trim added to the neckline of my robes anyway. So,
And Tabby needs a cloak, so why not?
Hi. And I was thinking about picking up something for Taz for letting us use her apartment. So
That's a good idea.
he gives like a thumbs up, like he lifts his mask up and takes it off. He's just like, hey.
All right, well, let's go. Hurry up before they close.
All right, he gives like one of those like he starts having like a lot more swagger in his step than he did before. And we're already talking about someone who should not be confident in themselves with what their charisma score is.
I like how lunch has just gone out the window.
We still are getting groceries, but we also have other errands to run.
Wait a minute, the power of boners. Okay.
Hey, how do you think he gets the women with that, or the dudes with that 5 charisma? It's the cooking, man.
It's either the cooking or the drinking. That's what I kind of figured.
So when we get to the clothes shop, I'm going to first pick out a dark cloak for my tabaxi friend, and then I'm going to find something from the Belka section for Taz, something to keep her warm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wake up at the cloak shop as well.
Yeah.
Just kind of walking around.
Yeah, Flea, you suddenly wake up in this just fabric store that has like it probably has like mannequins with like clothes that you can try on and stuff, and the very glimmering dragonborn lady is still there, and she looks super happy to see Krakatur back. Actually, so happy she actually remembers your name.
Whoa. Hey now.
I mean, she didn't remember, Ray's name, but she definitely remembers Krakatur.
And I pick. Oh, go ahead.
That's all he's doing. He's just making noises.
Can I walk up to the Dragonborn lady?
Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh, no.
totally.
And I'm just gonna say, "Hi, what's your name? I'm Flea," and reach out my hand to shake hers.
In like common.
I'm gonna say it in Draconic. No, sorry.
Oh, and she does equivalent of a squee in Draconic, which probably sounds horrifying to everyone, but you can perceive it as a happy noise, Flea. And she's like,
Okay.
"Oh, aren't you a little darling?" And she pats you on the head.
Come on, Flea, come over here.
And I'm just gonna whisper, like, as Ray's pulling me away, like, "That big blue guy has saved my life like 5 times," and then I'm gonna let her pull me away.
And she looks over at Krakatur. And Krakatur, it's been pointed out now that this Dragonborn lady has been totally into you, and you now finally probably recognize that look of, hey.
Yeah, it took him a bit. And he just kind of goes up. He's like, "Sorry, I had to run earlier. I just wanted to say I did appreciate your tailor work, and I was hoping that you could add a winter wolf necklining for we will be traveling north soon, and I was hoping I could also get to see you again before we left."
No.
And he tries to do like a really crappy wink, but he accidentally blinks instead of winks.
Oh, so do you say you need maybe an extra measurements?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And
Perhaps we could do it privately. I'm a little self-conscious, and he tries to like give another really crappy wink.
she sees you're not really getting it, so she just kind of whispers straight up, do you want a bone?
He gets like one of those, like the SpongeBob finds out Squidward likes Krabby Patty's face. That super doofy looking smile, and he's just like, yeah.
And she looks just delighted that you finally got it through your head that she was, trying to pick you up, basically. And she could probably physically pick you up too, but that's
I'm okay with that.
and she's like, first let's do business, then we can do
Business.
Stop.
exactly. Hey, thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this session / episode. I know we did. We had a lot of fun. And yeah, let's all say goodbye.
Hey, this was Camille. I played Ray the Paladin. You can find me on Twitter at CamilleDoesDND.
And I'm Amanda playing Tabby Tipsytail, and you can find me on Twitter at DMDeistress.
This is Sam, and I play Stu, and you can find me on Twitter at DMSamuel.
This is Chris. You can find me on Twitter at Touch of Tiefling, and I play Flea, the Lizard Folk Fighter.
This is Alex. You can find me on Twitter at Mr. Puddins, and I play Krakatur, the Air Genasi Barbarian.
And I am Paul. I am the DM. I try not to laugh while playing NPCs, but this was a very hard session to do so. If you want to follow us on Twitter, you can find us at Swordfall D&D. D&D as in letters. We also have a Facebook, a Google, also a YouTube channel, and an Anchor page. And if you're listening to us on podcast sites or Anchor or on YouTube, thanks for listening. If you can, if you're able to, like us, leave a comment, subscribe. Yeah, all that good stuff. We like to hear back from people whenever we can. Also, if you want to follow me, I'm Paul_Garish, PAUL_GERRISH. I tweet mostly about nerdy things. I retweet a lot of stuff about puppies, and I talk about D&D. So, you like any of that kind of stuff, follow me, I guess. Anyways, as I said, all you guys, thank you for playing. It was fun tonight. Everybody who's listening, I hope you enjoyed it. And whatever time of day it is, I hope you're having a nice one. Goodbye.
Bye.
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 Thank you for listening to Tales of Swordfall. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.